The DOJ reportedly scrutinizing a multi-billion-dollar deal that Google struck last year to effectively rehire one of its top AI minds away from his startup CharacterAI. And that could pose a broader problem for big tech as they try to lure AI talent. Deirdre Bosa has more in today's Tech Check. Deirdre?
It's all about the talent wars, Kelly. So that deal that you referred to, along with several others in the age of AI, they weren't your typical M&A deals, and that's exactly why they're under the microscope. They were take-unders designed to acquire key talent while leaving the company itself technically independent, but really they left a startup cut off at the knees, its founders gone, and its direction absorbed into big tech. Exactly the kind of thing that Washington has been trying to crack down on. So the DOJ probe speaks to a bigger shift, though, in the AI race, that talent is the battleground. Some of the most expensive deals in AI right now aren't for products, they are for people. Even people without products. Take Johnny Ive, $6.5 billion. His startup does not have a product yet. This was about one thing: OpenAI bringing in the most successful designer of the modern era, the man behind Apple's most iconic devices. Then you had Microsoft essentially acquiring Inflection from Mustafa Suleyman to put him in charge of their AI. There was Noam Shazir in that CharacterAI deal worth $2.7 billion. Google, by doing it, brought back a co-founder of the Transformer and left his startup behind, which they even acknowledged in their statement this morning, saying, we have no ownership stake and they remain a separate company. Now, rounding out the Mount Rushmore of AI talent, there's Ilya Sutskever, Mira Murati. They raised a combined $3 billion. $3 billion in seed rounds. You heard that right. For companies that are so far defined not by what they're building, but who they are and who's building it. And of course, they came from OpenAI. There was also Amazon's take under of AI startup Adept last year. Didn't disclose how much it paid, but same idea here. Took the talent, left the company. Now, one mega cap that's missing from this conversation that has sat out the AI talent wars, that's Apple. And that gap, of course, really starting to show, with Johnny Ive making that even clearer, all raising the stakes for WWDC in a few weeks. Kelly?
Acqui-hires, right, is the term for this?
Well, an acqui-hire would mean that you actually did the acquisition, but they didn't do the acquisition in many of these cases, right? That's not what Google did. That's not what Microsoft did. That's not what Amazon did. They just took the talent. That's what I'm trying to call them take-unders, and that's the issue. It was meant to skirt regulators, some could argue.
Right, and now they're not skirting it any longer, I guess. Deirdre, thanks for bringing that to us. Deirdre Bosa.